Quite the change on Vancouver City Council over the weekend. Tom Walsh has a look at what the future holds for local government and the people living here.
It's always been about all of us, about building a Vancouver that works for everyone.
A new mayor, a new vision for Vancouver. For the first time in 38 years, the city has elected an independent Kennedy Stewart as its new leader.
I will work with every single person, no matter their political background, no matter their political party, to help make sure this city works for everyone.
After a tight electoral race, the former NDP MP for Burnaby South narrowly beat contender Ken Sim by only a few hundred votes. Well known for his active opposition to the Trans Mountain Pipeline, the new mayor is focusing his sights on affordable housing and tackling the province's opioid epidemic.
We're going to immediately work to hire a renter's advocate and staff up their offices so renters in these cities can have access to legal advice. We're going to get the Downtown Eastside Emergency Task Force up and running with the primary goal of attacking the opioid crisis.
There were over 150 candidates to choose from in this year's civic elections. As incumbent Gregor Robertson was replaced by Kennedy Stewart, there was also a big shake-up in city councillors. 8 of the 10 new councillors are women. But despite the gender diversity, when it comes to ethnicity, you'll see that nearly all of those elected are white. And in a city where over 50% of the population are from mixed ethnic backgrounds, for some, that's a real concern.
I think there should definitely be more diversity at any level of government. I think that's something that's lacking everywhere, and yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
I like diversity, but I'm happy at least that there's some women in there and that it's not 8 white men.
Yet despite this, Stewart is promising a new type of politics that is inclusive for all. He's called for an increase in the empty homes tax and 25,000 new purpose-built market rentals. So does this mean we'll see real change soon?
Yeah, it's a challenge, it's a struggle. So promises are cheap. As my father used to say, talk is cheap, it takes money to buy whiskey.
Well, for now, election fever is dying down. But if you thought you could park the politics and focus on Halloween, you're in for a fright. The vote on electoral reform is being mailed out to households this week. In Vancouver, Tom Walsh, City News.